So this was posted on Reddit yesterday, 11 hours ago actually. So yesterday I fell off my bike. Here is the material consequence. Do you think I can continue to use it? Otherwise, I maybe consolidate the broken area with something. I would absolutely love to avoid having to change the screen because it seems that it would cost a lot. Now, starting off right away with Z Flip devices, this is the Z Flip 6, I believe. Yes, it is. You never want to try to really replace that display. The inside display, that is. The outside display, it's still very challenging and difficult. You could do it, but it's not easy to do. It's a very, very long process, and chances are you might as well just honestly sell this for as a broken unit. I mean, if it still works, right, but the inside display doesn't work, you could still sell that on eBay for probably $200-300, I would say. Now if it does work, but it has a messed up thing like the hinge here, then you can still probably sell for like $500. So you could do that. You could obviously try to contact Samsung if you did go ahead and you are the first user or the person who bought this phone. You can see if it's still under warranty and do that. Again, like I said, with foldable, flippable phones, I would never recommend trying to repair them yourself. I'd recommend you probably send them to Samsung. If you can't send it to Samsung and it doesn't work, or it does work but it has the problem, I would probably recommend just selling it on eBay or some other website and just kind of letting, just take your losses, take your L, and then someone else will take it. And then usually what happens is they might use that for parts to fix another phone, or, whatever. They might fix that said phone. There's all over eBay. If you look up any item and you look up broken version of that item, yeah, people will buy broken versions of items because they like to fix things. And then they like to either resell them, refurbish them, whatever, all that kind of stuff. So clearly, the biggest issue right here is the hinge. Now, sadly, this OP, I believe he went MIA after this. He didn't post. Did he post anything else after this? No. Posted 14 days ago and has not posted again, sadly, because so we don't really have an update whether or not the screen works or not. He said, should I replace the screen, but does not show if the screen is broken or not, or if there's any issue with the screen. Now, I'm going to guess the inside display is fine, because the fact that I would hope he would say, like, hey, inside display is broken, what should I do? But for the most part, when it comes to the hinge here, and it looks like, not really the hinge actually, it's right above the hinge in the end here. So it's like this little bezel area at the very top of the Z Flip 6. He really smashed that. Now, the actual screen does not look like it has any cracks or any problems. So I think for the most part, he might have skated by very nicely without having any problem with the display. So unless the inside display is broken and there's a hairline crack I just can't see, looks like a piece of hair right here by the camera lens, which does happen. Unless there's a hairline crack I can't see, I don't really think you need to replace anything when it comes to the display or when it comes to the inside or outside display. As long as they work, there's no real problem. This right here is not where the battery is. So for the Z Flip 6, I believe, if I am correct, it is two separate batteries. So I think one is like right here and another one is right here, I believe. There might be one. No, I don't think there's one under this display. I know it is two separate batteries, but I'm not sure exactly the locations of them. But so I don't think you punctured the battery in any way. And if you didn't puncture the battery, you don't really have to worry about any problem in that context. Again, I would probably try to send this to Samsung to get this fixed. That right there looks like a burn mark. Am I crazy, or does that not look like a burn mark right there? Ugh. See, I always love when people post these images because, like, we don't know the real true context of the story. It's very possible that more than just a drop happened here. Again, like I said, rest of the phone looks okay. Looks no problem at all. Now, this obviously begs the question, why weren't they wearing a case on their foldable phone or flippable phone? Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, because I know, and I think Austin Evans recently talked about in his Z Flip video, where he still rocks every single day a Z Flip 6, I believe. He had a Z Flip 5 for a while, but I think now he has Z Flip 6. And he talks about it all the time how he does not wear a case. He said maybe a screen protector on the front display, but no case at all. And I don't know. I hate wearing cases on my phones. But once you get to the price tags of some of these phones, like my Pixel Fold, I showed off today adding a screen or adding a case to that phone. It gets hard to justify not wearing cases when you get to the price tags of some of these products. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.